Hi, this is Ed Breniger, Circle of Impact Leadership. In my book, Circle of Impact, Taking Personal Initiative to Ignite Change, I write about a concept called the two global forces. I've spoken here on these videos about it before. I've written about it on my blog as well. The two global forces are the global force of centralized institutions of finance and governance, and the global force of decentralized networks of relationships. I believe that we are at a point in time where there's going to be an acceleration of the decline of these centralized institutions and an ascendancy of networks of relationships. Because I'm finding that as we deal with the things like COVID-19, is that people want more information, and they want more information so that they can be responsible for their lives and be responsible for their family and their community. And yet, when they don't have access to really good information, then it creates the kind of panic and the kind of fears that I see represented on Facebook and in Twitter and in other forums. And someone gains when we are in a panic, and someone gains when we are living by our fears. But it's not the people who are fearful and not the people who are in a panic. So I think that it is important for us to make some decisions about how we individually will deal with the situation as it has come to us. That we are not ever going to have sufficient information to know exactly what's going on. And therefore, we should do two things, and that is to be careful in where we go and the social settings that we allow ourselves to be present in. And second, that we become more responsible, we take more initiative to understand what it means to have a vital and vibrant and significant immune system that is prepared to deal with the intrusion of viruses like the COVID-19 or the simple flu that comes to us every year. When our immune systems are healthy, then we are in a better position to fight off disease. And that is something which I have heard very little about. I have heard about people having compromised immune systems, but I've heard virtually no one talking about what it means for us to support our immune system on a daily basis. And I would suggest that instead of trying to find all the information you can to understand the larger picture of what's going on with COVID-19, then instead you spend your time doing the research and taking the action that is needed to strengthen your immune system. Because regardless of what is happening, which is out of your control and out of my control regarding this virus, the very thing that we do have control over is how well we take care of ourselves. And that means how, the way we eat, the way we exercise, the kinds of supplements, vitamins that we put into our system. All of those things matter in terms of supporting our immune system. And I would suggest that it is your responsibility to find that out and to become really clear so that you become an advocate for your own immune system. And if you become an advocate for your own immune system, then you can be an advocate for your families. And when you're an advocate for your families, you can become an advocate for your local communities. This is what I mean when I talk about a network of relationships coming together where we support one another and we care about one another in a manner which is not dependent upon having expert opinion all the time, which is often contradictory, but it means that we have decided what is the right thing for us to do. And I think this is the time for us to do that. So as we go through this pandemic, as the World Health Order is now calling it, it means that we should take good care of ourselves And when we take good care of ourselves, we'll be taking good care of the people that are around us. So that's my recommendation as we go through this. I think there's more to say about what is going to come from this on an organizational level, but I'm going to write about that. And so please, over the next few weeks, be checking my leadership blog at my website, edbrenniger.com, to see what I'm actually saying about how organizations could change to be better prepared to deal with these kinds of shocks to the system, shall we say. So thank you very much, and I look forward to talking with you again very soon. Bye-bye.